Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how I make my not so slouchy beanie on my Sentro 48. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so in this tutorial today I'm going to show you how I make the not so slouchy beanie, and I'm using red heart yarn in the color polo stripe. I'm using my Sentro 48, and make sure that you have your setting set to T, which means tube, because if you don't, it won't make a tube, it'll make a flat panel. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the cast on. Okay guys, let's go ahead and cast on. Go ahead and leave a long enough yarn tail out so you can sew in at the end. And I like to start at the white hook. You're gonna go from the front to the back all the way around, and I'm gonna zoom you in here in a second. And I'm also doing this in real time. I'm not fast forwarding or anything, so that you guys can see the whole cast on process. I'm going front to back all the way around, and you guys, you do not need to rush this part. Take your time and go slow. This is really important. This is the start of your beanie, and you do not want to drop any stitches. So make sure you have enough slack on your yarn and you are taking your time. And when you get to the end of your cast on, you're going to want to end up at the back side of the last hook, and then the front side of the very first hook, which is the white hook. And I'm going to slide my yarn underneath the first white hook, and then you're going to slide it through that yarn slider thingy. And I always use the first little hole on the tension guard. I'll show you here in a second. So yeah, that's an up close and personal look at how it looks. And right there, I'm gonna just slide my yarn in through that first hole. That is your tension guard. So yeah, easy peasy, a lemon squeezy. Okay guys, so now we're just gonna cranky, and I did fast forward this part, but I will meet you guys back at 112 rows. Okay guys, so I get this question a lot. Ashley, where did you get your Sentro knitting machine? Which Sentro knitting machine did you get? And the answer is I got it on Amazon Prime, and it did arrive within the first 24 hours of ordering it, and it's the Sentro 48. Please don't give up looking. I know that they're sold out everywhere, but if you just keep checking, you will find it, I promise. And it is worth it. I love my Sentro so much. The Sentro 48 is the one that I have.
Thinking of you, thinking of you.
Okay guys, so now that we hit 112 rows, go ahead and finish off your beanie. I'm going to use the scrap yarn method. I literally never drop a stitch using this method, you guys. So I highly recommend. Go ahead and use an opposite color scrap yarn. In my case, I'm using white. And go ahead and insert it in the last hook that you ended on. There's no rhyme or reason on which hook. You can do the white hook or the one next to it. But just wherever the last piece of yarn is at from your project, and insert it through the bottom of the, like underneath the hook, and then through the little yarn sliding thing, and then through your tension guard. And you're literally going to crank until your project falls off the knitting machine. That's it, you guys. Easy peasy. You guys, I did fast forward this part. Please don't go that fast because you could possibly drop a stitch. So make sure you take your time and you go slow whenever you're doing a color change or you're casting off. Okay, perfect. So now that your project is off of your knitting machine, you're going to want to stretch it out really good. And what we're going to do here is you're going to grab that yarn that you left out for your project. And you're going to need a thread needle. And you're going to go through every single loop around your project, and you want to make sure you're going through the loops that are the color of your project. So in my case, it's the blue ones, and you're going to thread through every single loop, and you want to make sure you don't miss not one. So just make sure you thread through, and then I'll meet you at the end.
I could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are. You're a dream that I could finally see. I just want us to always be, to always be.
Okay guys, so now that we're hitting the end of this part, go ahead and go through the very first loop that we started with, and it's that one right there. And then you're just gonna wanna pull your yarn and cinch it closed and unravel your scrap yarn. And then we'll go ahead and do the other part here in a second.
Let's stay here, let's stay here in love.
Sometimes my scrap yarn gets like tied in there and I can't take it apart, so I just grab scissors and cut that part. It's totally okay, it's just scrap yarn. Okay guys, so for the other side of your beanie, go ahead and cinch it closed, and that's pretty much it on this side. And then we are going to kind of pull one end through the other, and I like to do like right down the middle of the beanie, and you're just gonna pull one side in through the other just like that, and then we're gonna go ahead and finish off the top of our beanie. Okay guys, so right here what I'm doing is I'm just kind of like double knotting the top of my beanie shut, and I'm gonna go ahead and weave in my ends. Okay guys, so now it's time to add your tags and your pom-pom. This is literally my favorite part of the whole process, is adding my tags. I love seeing it all come together, and adding tags really makes your finished product look so professional and so pretty. And yeah, fun fact, these are from a small Etsy shop called All This Wood. And they were the first shop I ever ordered my logo tags from, like 7 years ago. You guys, they're so fast and so reliable, and I 10 out of 10 would recommend. So definitely check them out if you are looking for some logo tags. Not sponsored, but I love their product and I highly recommend. Once you're done adding your tag, go ahead and add your pom-pom, and it's literally so easy. I just use a thread needle and go through the top of my beanie and I just tie it, and you just want to weave in your ends. That's really much it on that.
I could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are.
Okay guys, and there you have it, our finished beanie. What do you guys think? I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it down in the comments down below. And like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Craft by Ashley Seha. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye!